I'm actually really excited about this episode today. Okay, so do you want to know the single best way to get customers for your products and services? Well, in this episode, I am pumped to share with you the single best thing that you could be doing, the single best strategy that you could be doing to get more clients for your products and services that beats any other strategy that we've tested over since 2010 of growing our business online using social media by 10x. This is how powerful this is. So let's get to it. Welcome to episode 254. My name's Tanya Eliza, and I help you grow your brand, grow your business, and grow your influence online using social media. I've been growing my brand and business since 2010 online, selling my products and services, and I've created a multiple seven-figure brand and business, and anything that works for me in my world, I like to come out and share with you each week so that you can create some of the same results, if not better, in your entrepreneur ventures. So, serious question, really serious question. Are you collecting testimonials or success stories when you sell your products and services from your customers? And a deeper question, are you doing it properly so that you're leveraging the most opportunities with these testimonials and success stories from your clients and customers? Now, I'll just share a story with you. I have been growing my business, like I said, since 2010 online, and I know the power of testimonials and success stories when it comes to showcasing your products and services and building the trust and credibility factor with what it is that you're offering. Now, I will be honest and humble to say that I have not always done this with a very strategic process until recently. And so when I finally discovered this very strategic process and we've implemented it inside of the company and inside of the brand, I can't even tell you how much our results have skyrocketed. So I want to share with you some things that I've learned and the things that we're doing here over at TanyaEliza.com and with the brand and selling my products and services. And this can really work for anything that it is that you're selling. If you're selling services or physical products, or if you're an affiliate marketer or a network marketer, it doesn't matter. This process can really, really help you. So I want to pull back the curtains a little bit and share with you what it is I learned and what it is that we're implementing and how it's working so well so that you can take these 6 steps and go and implement them in your brand and your business with your products and services that you sell. Now, before I give you these 6 steps and kind of reveal the process, you know that if you tune in each week, I like to equip you with a free resource that goes with the episode that can help you in your business. So today, what I thought I would do is, because we're talking about collecting testimonials, and when we do this, there is a certain strategic process in what questions we're specifically asking to extract certain information from our customers and clients so that we can remarket it back out in the marketplace. And I've learned what these questions are, and I've created a template for you with these questions so that you can implement this in your process. And I'm going to share the process in a minute, but I want to give you the template. So if you want to know the best testimonial or success case study questions to ask your clients or customers, I've got a template ready for you over on the blog at TanyaEliza.com/254. I'll leave a link in the description area if you're watching this video. Click that link, it'll take you to my blog. You'll see this video on my blog, and then right underneath the right underneath the video, there'll be a yellow button that you can click and request access for free to this testimonial questions template that you can use to follow this process that I'm about to reveal. So go and pick that up. Don't miss it. It's free. It'll help you. And then follow this process along with those questions. So number 1, have a process outlined or bulleted. And I'll share with you what this process is for me. But the step number 1 is have a process. Because before, we didn't have a process, which means that we were just kind of like scrambling, and I would like screenshot things that people would say in like Facebook groups and things, and we just like throw it in a Dropbox folder, and there really wasn't any rhyme or reason with anything that it is that we were doing. And so once we created this process, then, and we communicated this process with everybody that works with me at TanyaEliza.com, so your community manager, your social media community manager, what have you, whoever you have working, maybe just your personal assistant or a customer support agent, you've got to get them on board with the process. So step number 1 is actually have a process. And if you don't have a process, then you can follow my process, and we'll get into that right now. So step number 2 is have a place where you can send people to give you a formal share of their experience whenever they are saying nice things about you. So here's the problem that we faced in the past. So we're all over the place. We're on Instagram, we got YouTube, we got the Facebook groups, we got the Facebook page, we got, Pinterest. We're kind of a little bit all over the place. And all of these places, people are always leaving nice comments like, Tanya, you're amazing. I love your content. And, we've got some good things to work with. And we want to put all of that together in one place. So what we decided to do collaboratively as a team is anytime we see anybody out on any of our social media channels saying anything nice, even just like an ounce of nice things about, the brand or the company or the products that I create, my team and I are all on the same page where we reach out and we say, oh my gosh, thank you so much for reaching out and sharing that with us. Would you do us a favor and could you share that story or that client case study or that case study or those kind words here on this Google form that we have? And so what I did is I had my community manager create a Google form that uses some of those template questions that I'm giving you in that template with the freebie that goes with this episode. And we've asked a couple of questions and then they fill that out there. And then once they fill out that Google form, we have a formal case study, a formal testimonial that we can use in our marketing to share all over the place. Now, testimonials are the single best way to showcase your products and your services in a very unbiased, non-salesy way. And it leads to the most sales of your products and services, hands down, than any other strategy that you implement in your business. So this is how important it is to collect these testimonials and to do it in some sort of process where it is now a formality inside of your company and everyone's on the same page with that process. So the best way that we decided to do this was to fill out a Google form. Now, what we did in the past before the Google form was we used to send everybody over to my Facebook business page. And on your Facebook business page, you can actually enable, if you want, the reviews section. So people can leave you a review. And that was all well and good, except for some people were on Instagram. We didn't want to take them to Facebook, but that's another way that you can do it if you want to enable the reviews section on your Facebook page. And over the years, we have almost like 1,000 reviews of all these great things, like telling all these great stories of our clients, or people that just go through my content, sharing their love with us that we've amalgamated over there. However, I love to use a more formal way of doing this, and it allows me to also, when we get them to fill out the Google form, it gives me a spreadsheet with all the kind words, and we can use that. We can send it to our graphics team. Our graphics team can make little graphic images of these testimonials that we can promote all over social media. That does help the brand and help the business. So this is a really cool collaborative way that we have designed a process around using like a very simple free Google form. So make sure to pick up the template too, because you're going to need to know like what questions are we asking on, what questions should you be asking to extract the best, most juiciest testimonials that will help you sell your products and services. So that's why we put that template together for you. Step number 3 is sometimes if you're just getting started in your business and you're finding it difficult to get people to even leave you reviews or testimonials, or maybe they're not doing it all over like they are on my social media right now just because we've been doing everything for so long, you can incentivize people to leave testimonials for you. So sometimes actually what I will do with my clients is I have a client list whenever I sell my products and services or my coaching. I'll send out an email after a certain period of time that they've been, since they've purchased like one of my courses or one of my products, and I'll have an email that goes out that says, hey, we'd love to do a check-in with you. And we're going to be doing a drawing at the end of the month for anybody that leaves a really great case study or testimonial for us based on the experience that you've had so far in our community or with my products. Go here, and I send them to the Google form to fill out the Google form. And at the end of the month, we're going to do a drawing for, 3 winners. They're going to win a $25 Amazon gift card or something along those lines. Now, incentivizing people to leave a testimonial and saying you're going to do a drawing or something does stir up incredible excitement for people to like get off their tushy and actually like take 5 minutes to leave you a really good testimonial. So that is absolutely encouraged. Step number 4 is once you have these testimonials, you have to have a process for what are you going to do with them? Like, how are you going to use these testimonials in your marketing? And so for us, what I do with my creative team is we get them, the clients filling out the Google form, and the Google form, will say, hey, do you want to upload a testimonial video for us, or do you just want to do a written testimonial? We leave it up to them. And sometimes I really incentivize people to leave me a testimonial video, because video is, speaks louder than just words, right? So some of them come in written, some of them come in on video. So when they come in, my creative team takes that testimonial and they'll format it for all of the different marketing platforms like Pinterest, Instagram, Facebook. And we will put that on a schedule to get posted out. So the more people that are talking about your products and services in a great way, talking about your brand in a really great way, it's bringing more awareness to your products and services. It's alleviating the resistance to your products and services and to your brand. And it's getting people to be curious, like, oh my gosh, like that person got that result. I want that result. Okay, I need to go do this, or I need to buy this course, or I need to buy this product, right? So we have a process where we get the Google form content to the creative team, and they create, images that are for each platform, like formatted for each platform, or little micro clip videos that we can use in our marketing back to showcase all of our client success stories and our testimonials as well. Step number 5 is, once you have the creatives, right? You have the testimonial images or the little video clips and you want to put them on social, we have a schedule for that. And the schedule is, we like to have 2 posts every week that go out that showcase testimonials or client success stories. And so whether it be, Monday and Friday, or, we have you could do like Win Wednesday, like Client Win Wednesday, you can kind of have fun with it a little bit. And we have that on a posting schedule because it's on a plan that, we put out there. And typically what we'll also do is always do, because it's important to do, is have a call to action on that post. So what is it called? Like if one of my clients was leaving, let's say one of the testimonials was for one of the programs that I have called My List Building Bootcamp. And they say, we love this course and it's amazing and here's how it's helped me. I would have a call to action for people that are looking at that testimonial or case study to go and check out purchasing that product, right, from me, or purchasing that product from you, whatever your clients are talking about if you have multiple products. So make sure that you're not only showcasing the testimonials, which makes your brand look really good, make sure that's a purpose-driven post and you have a call to action for anybody looking at that going, wow, I want to learn more, have a place where they can go learn more and buy from you and become a customer or client from you. Step number 6 is a new thing that we've been doing. And I wish I would have thought about this earlier, but this was something I learned from an influencer that I was following, and I thought it was brilliant. So this relates to Instagram specifically. Instagram has highlights that you can highlight certain parts of your Instagram story. And if you don't know how to use highlights, I did an episode on it that I will link to in the show notes below for you. You can go and learn how to use highlights more effectively to get more exposure for your products and services. But let's say, for example, we do a post on my Instagram, and it's just a regular post and it highlights a testimonial. What you can actually do is you can share that post to your Instagram story. And then what you can do is you can highlight that story in a highlight that stays static on your profile and doesn't disappear after 24 hours like a regular story would. So the highlights stay on your profile on your Instagram, specifically Instagram. And so what I do is I have a highlight that's called Client Success Stories or Client Wins, and that's there. And every time we do the post, I share it to my story, and then we highlight that story in that highlight on my profile, so that when somebody comes to my profile on Instagram, they can see my client wins, they can click it, and they can see all of the client wins in one little seamless story video going through. And this is just another great way to get exposure for the client success stories and testimonials that you're creating a process around on how to get them and then how to leverage them. So I really wanted to share with you the power of collecting testimonials. Like I said, the single most powerful thing that you can do to help you sell your products and services. And if you create a simple process around collecting them, you won't be overwhelmed or scattered. And then you'll have a very purpose-driven plan moving forward on how to leverage them to help you sell more of your products and services, which is the ultimate goal, right? So again, make sure to pick up the free resource that I put together for you that goes along with this episode, which is the testimonials questionnaire template. So the questionnaires template is actually going to make sure that you're asking the right questions on that Google form so that you collect the right testimonials and that are going to serve helping you to sell your products and services. And that's the ultimate goal. So if you want to pick that up, that's ready for you over on the blog at tanyaliza.com/254. And I'll leave a link for you in the description area of where you're watching this video. Click that, it'll take you to the blog. On the blog, you'll see a big yellow button. Click that and you can request access to that template for free. So when you build your Google form, or when you're even asking people for testimonials, you know how to ask the right questions to get the right information, to get the right testimonials to sell your products and services. All right, I hope you got a ton of value. I hope you truly implement this strategy in your business to help you sell your stuff, because it literally will blow any other strategy out of the water by 10x. I promise you, I promise you, I promise you. And if you found value, give it a thumbs up. Share this episode with anybody that you think would find value in it as well. I'd be most grateful that you did. And I will see you on the next episode of Tanya Aliza TV.